All right, all right, all right. It's that time. It's that time you've been waiting for. It's that time we've been waiting for. And who is it? Yep, it's Patrick. It's Patrick, the principal farmer in the Your Faith Farms team. Guess what? We're here to show you something today that's really going to help you out. Okay, now this is not anybody else's program that we're introducing to you today. This is an original program from Your Faith Farms team. This is something we've worked on since 2015. And this is a method and a strategy that we've used to maintain our family over these years. As many of you know, we ventured out on our farm, Your Faith Farms, and purchased it in 2014. And immediately we knew we had to have some strategies to bring in additional income so that we could maintain our farm. Well, in those thought sessions, those long rides, we came up with a formula that we have used that we are ready to share with the public now. And so I said 2015, it's 2022. So what took so long? Well, what took so long is we were implementing it to make sure it works. It wasn't developed and designed to help others initially. It was developed and designed for us to be able to maintain our family. So with that being said, we're ready to release it to the public and give you an opportunity to work on your financial freedom plan. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to allow for the very first time the public to see what we have used. Okay? And so I'm going to minimize myself, you all, and I'm going to allow this screen to come on up, and here we go. All right. So what you see on your screen is four square freedom planning. Okay, four square freedom planning, and what four square freedom planning is, it's Think and Grow Rich, live and in living color. So many people have talked about the book. Some have read it. Some honestly probably have not read it, but they always talk about thinking and growing rich. And so, as stewards of knowledge and wisdom and information out there, we decided to think and grow rich on our own. So you see these four squares here. So you see the four square. And then we go to my highlighter. Here's four square. Okay. And in our four squares, we have something called think, execute, actualize, and monetize. So when you hear us say four square freedom planning, that's what we're actually talking about. Now, the key to understanding this is we don't want you to focus on anything external. We want you to focus on your God-given natural abilities, skills, talents as you work through this freedom planning. Now, this freedom planning is to help you develop opportunities to begin to move away from your job or your place of employment, right? And it's a still away program to see, can you really do exactly what you desire to do? So let's get right into the freedom planning. And yes, we do have a more extensive class that we go through, but we're going to give you the opportunity to see it now. You can actually purchase it, download it, and begin to work through it, and then you can contact us for more information. So let's go right into it. So I'm going to take you into the first screen that you will really start with. Okay, and I'm going to use my actual numbers to help us to understand this. So we're talking about gifts, skills, talents, hobbies, anything that you enjoy doing. Because as a freedom-minded person, you want to do something that you enjoy and you can make money at the same time. Okay, and so what we use our farm, our sewing, our publishing, okay, and our speaking as four of the initial areas of gifts, skills, talents, hobbies that my family possess as we're working through our freedom plan. So these are the four that we initially selected to bring in additional income. And if you came up with a number 5, then that's what that area is for you right there. Okay. So now when we come here, we're going to take those areas, right? So you give opportunity to put in all the squares. So we're going to go here, all right? So we said farm, sewing, I think this was publishing, and this was speaking. Okay, don't worry about the public school handwriting, right? Okay, so our 4 squares and our 4 areas of gifts, skills, talents, or hobbies are farm, publishing, sewing, and speaking. All right, you're with me. Okay, now let's take this a little further. After you think about that, now I want you to, how much money do you need to generate each year so that you and your family can maintain, right? So outside of, I want you to think about all of your expenses, like what is your dollar, right? So your dollar amount. So my dollar amount at that particular time was $120,000, right? So I take that $120,000 and I divide it by 4. So you do the quick math, right? And absolutely. So you get $30,000. Okay, you with me? All right, for those $30,000 in my 4 quadrants, I have the farm here, right? Then I had sewing. Then I have publishing. And then I have speaking. All right, so I have $120,000 as the dollar amount that I need. Now I'm going to take that 120 and divide it into those 4 areas. You with me? Okay. Now from here, it's time to really have the magic happen. Okay. And I'm going to pause right here because at this point, this is where the consultation really comes in on how you can take this needed $120,000 and make it. So why do I want to stop here? Because our consultation helps you with these 10 lines here. Patrick, where did 10 come from? Well, when you take quadrant 1 and you put form, okay, we want to talk about one item. Now we have to break down the form. We have to break down the form into products, into services, etc. Okay, so let's just give you a teaser. If I said form and I said tours, okay, then I said sheep sales, okay, then I said cattle sales, okay, then I said seminars, but then I said raised beds, right? Then I might have said guardian dogs, okay? Then I might have said something like seedlings, okay? Then I might have stayed in the form and I might have said horse rides, okay? Then I might have stayed there and I might have just said vegetables, veggies, okay? And then for the last one, then I might, let's give you one more that we have done. Oh, I didn't do my eggs. Eggs / chickens. All right. So now under quadrant number 1, where I needed to make how much? I needed to make $30,000 in quadrant number 1. Now I've come up with 10 areas in quadrant number 1. The magic happens right here. Focusing on quadrant number 1, I'm going to put my total number here of 100.